Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to yet another chapter of Changeling the Dreaming. In this scene, we find Sir Sam responding to a letter from his friend Timmy Turner. Um, Sam will send off a reply letting him know that Sam would be perfectly happy um, s- spending time at Disney at the ball. And will go off as to inquire the inclination of the young lady in question. So Sam will arrive at Dizzy's freehold um, in noble casual clothing. So, a tunic, trousers, and brown boots, and his black cloak and gloves, which has sort of become a staple of his lately.
Dizzy's right now finally putting an end to the shipment of aircraft parts to be recycled.
Oh,
So she's got large, giant things sorted by their metallic content, and trying to get all the aluminum separated from all the steel. It's a lot of hard work, and she she wipes her brow and waves to Sam as he's approaching.
hello, dear.
Hey, older brother.
Hello. Would you like me to take a turn at that and you can get a nice cold drink?
You can take a turn shoveling, but I gotta keep an eye on the forge. It's been acting a little funky.
Okay. Sam will look around, find maybe a glass that she might have used for some water recently. Hold it in his hands and fill it with water. Yay, primal. And he'll set it within arm's reach of her.
We're in the
And
gray world, you just spent a glamour.
meh,
Just letting you know.
you're worth it. I thought the junkyard was like part of the
Not
whole
the whole
freehold.
junkyard. Here's the thing. The freehold is hidden behind a bookshelf in a room,
Oh.
and the rest of the junkyard is all gray world.
Oh, okay. Meh, you're worth it.
Yeah, I'm just warning you because I made that mistake. Remember when we had the werewolf there?
Yep. Um. Meh.
Just letting you know for bookkeeping and stuff.
I have three glamour left today. So meh.
Okay.
Um. And he'll set said glass of water within arm's reach. And he'll
She'll drink it. She's looking over a large swath of gauges on the forge. They're ticking away, and you need an amount of science to realize if there's anything wrong with it or not. But she's just looking kind of.
Sam will commence with the shoveling of stuff. And just
So what do I have the pleasure today, Sam?
do I need a reason to speak to my favorite knocker? Wink, wink.
No, you don't need a reason to speak to Timmy, but you came to me. So what do you need? She says, grinning.
And Sam just stops for a second and gives her a playful poke on the nose.
She grins.
Um, actually, I came to see if you might allow me the honor of accompanying you to a ball that's apparently happening this evening.
Dizzy will think about that for a bit and say, uh, "Did Timmy ask you to do this?"
Actually, that saved Sam a lot of thinking because he was trying to think of it of a
Well, she's asking because she's wondering if Sam's like hitting on her.
and 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 Sam just kind of says, "Well, yes,
Okay,
although I although I wouldn't mind spending time with you."
yeah, she says, "Okay, it's just making sure.
Oh,
If
good.
if
Oh, good.
every Fae in the kingdom decides they want me, then I'm going to have to start rethinking things."
Oh, good heavens. Oh no, I wouldn't do that to you and Timmy. That would be terrible.
I know. That's why it was surprising for a moment.
And Sam actually reaches without looking for like the towel, and he's actually wiping his own brow in embarrassment now.
Yeah, Dizzy will chuckle a bit, and she'll say, "I'm not sure if I can make it. I might need to call an electrician to work on this forge." She taps the gauges a little bit. It's just running. It's just not running hot enough.
No kidding. Hmm.
Yeah, I think it's the induction coil.
Hmm. Um. Sam's gonna just have a look. To see if he notices anything that would be out of whack. Like, you know how, like, even if you don't know exactly what a certain thing is or does,
Yeah,
it's he's 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 looking for one of those moments where it's like, hey, wait a minute, is that normal? And he'll point to
well,
something.
the forge is currently running, so it's kind of hard to get a good look at anything except through the gauges that Dizzy's looking at. And she's just looking at all the numbers and seeing stuff and looking at power in to power out kind of deals. But you're not going to look and see like there's a loose wire over there. And I'm just doing this as the excuse for I might make it, I might not. So,
Oh, okay.
and yeah, it's yeah. Unless you have science or technology, because this is a big piece of industrial technology right there,
Hmm.
you're not necessarily going to figure it out. But yeah, Dizzy's just frowning slightly. You will notice as you're shoveling things in, it's not melting down as quickly as it needs to.
You may have a point. The material's not melting very fast.
Yeah, I think it's the induction coil. Uh, it's an. She'll explain a little bit of what she's talking about. It's an electric forge, so it's heated by an electric current running through a loop. And if the induction coil's starting to go, then not enough electricity is going through that loop. So it's like
Ah,
one big light bulb in there.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, and after a few more shovels, Sam will be like, maybe we shouldn't overload it.
Well, I'm mostly running it now so I can try to figure out what exactly needs to happen. That's why I'm looking at the gauges. I can't figure that out when it's cold.
Over,
Not unless I completely replace the entire inside of the dang thing, and that's going to cost me thousands.
um, yeah, yeah, that would suck. Um, I don't know. Um,
And out of character, I'm not going to actually put any charges on this because this would be part of the costs of living my lifestyle.
I
I
I
would
would
say, I would think, anyways.
I would consider that fair. Um, very well. Let's make an arrangement then. If you're amenable, of course, you have a say and feelings and stuff.
Well,
Um,
if Timmy can't make it, and he's sending you to take me to the ball, then by all means. If I'm if I can make it to the ball, sure, I'll go with you. If can't, I'll be here yelling at an electrician to replace my freaking induction coil.
all right. Well, if it happens to be a case of like you get there and you see that I've found someone to dance with, I of course would always have room for you on my dance card, dear, and I'd be happy to spend time with you if you're comfortable with that.
Dizzy chuckles slightly at the thought that you're so formal that you have a dance card.
Well, I don't know. This is like the first time I've ever been to a ball, so I don't know how balls work.
Well, I don't even know of any Fae who would still be that formal. Dizzy says, chuckling a bit.
Well, I don't know. And Sam starts to go purple, and he gets all shy.
Oh, come on, elder brother.
I don't know. I want to make a good impression.
Well, be you.
Oh, that's adorable. I, I, I love you for saying that.
She chuckles a bit. Well, I said it for a reason.
Aww. And Sam will just shovel a bit more in, being careful not to overload the thing if the poor thing is sick. And
Yeah,
he'll
yeah. Dizzy will poke and prod it a little bit, and after about half an hour of shoveling, she'll tell you to stop, and she'll start the process of pulling it off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the induction coil.
uh
Probably need to replace the insulation too.
well fuck.
Hey, don't worry. There's still some other things I can do around here.
Mm,
Want to help me? Want to help me work on the crane? It's time to lubricate all those various bits and nubbins.
I think I can do that. And Sam will set his glove, shirt, and cape aside. And this is the first time that you've actually ever seen Sam without a shirt on in 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 all his ep 3 strength 6 glory.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah, and and Sam goes to work following Dizzy's instructions.
Mostly, Dizzy has Sam giving her a lift as she lubricates all the little tiny parts.
Oh, and here I thought I was going to get to do some lifting or something.
Yes, you're lifting Dizzy.
And and Sam has that funny mock pout on his face again.
Well, you're lifting Dizzy, so there you go.
And just to be silly, after she stops for a minute, Sam will be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need more weight.
Yeah,
Too,
she'll chuckle a bit at that and
too.
say, all right, think that's good. It doesn't routine maintenance needs to get done.
Sam
She'll
will, Sam will sit her down gently and give her a kiss on the cheek as he does so. Anything else, boss?
no, I think that's it until the forge is fixed. That's all we can do.
Oh,
Yeah, unfortunately, it's kind of the heart of the whole place. Everything else is just piling up giant stacks of metal.
and after Sam kind of gives himself a bit of a wash, because oil and stuff like that. Um, he'll he'll put his shirt and stuff back on. So, how are you?
I'm doing all right.
That's good. Um, um, Sam. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm tired. And
Hey,
Sam will
hey,
rub.
want some coffee?
Uh, that
One
depends.
thing, if there's one thing that still works around this place, it's the coffee maker.
Thank the gods. How big of a cup do you have?
I can wash out a bucket.
That would be perfect. Sam says with a big smile.
She chuckles and she goes.
Lots of milk
Uh,
and lots of sugar, please.
she dumps about a pint of milk into it and about half a thing of sugar and just fills the rest with coffee. Um, she has it for the sake of silly. We'll say she's got a commercial coffee dispenser that makes coffee by like 5 gallon tubs. Because god damn it, why not?
and and Sam will happily drink his jug of coffee.
Yep, bucket of
And
coffee.
yeah, it's oh, you know, I I have a bone to pick with your mistress. Sam says with a half smile on his face.
Mhm.
That that flim flamming kid woke me up at 2 o'clock in the morning for pancakes.
Oh, Timmy?
No, Estrella.
Oh,
Fucking, I don't know. There was some kind of a big to do in involving what was it, the Aryan Brotherhood or something like that, and here she comes and and she wakes me up at 2 o'clock in the morning to go to IHOP. Sam is smiling and chuckling at this point.
Dizzy blinks a couple of times and goes, huh, weird. I was asleep.
I I I caved and paid for everyone's breakfast before I left, but damn it, I should have I should have stuck to my guns and made her pay for everybody. Big idea.
How much
Said,
was it?
oh, not a big deal.
How much was it?
I'm not saying. Yeah,
I'm
and
her
I didn't.
squire. I should pay for her breakfast.
And well, too bad, because I didn't get a receipt. Yeah.
Well, Will Benjamin cover it? She just pulls out her wallet.
Sam just Sam just ignores it and doesn't take it.
Okay. Then she'll put it away.
No, it's fine. Besides, I got her back for the Rude Awakening. I kind of So I'm just trying to remember the name of the art. I I wayfared her into the pond. So I've figured that about evens it out. Hee 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 hee. She's and then she of course had to escalate and make it rain on top of me.
Well, that's one way to deal with a sourpuss.
Yeah, yeah.
Little rain cloud follow them around.
You'd be you'd be you'd be grouchy too if you were keeping up your boxer's training regiment while doing extra patrols for the Red Branch Knights.
Well, why don't you do both?
I do.
Yeah, but I'm saying why don't you jog while you're doing doing your patrols and save some time.
Because I might miss something if I do that.
You
And
can
I
jog slowly, she says, running in place for a few seconds.
smart ass.
Yeah. Would you have me any other way, Sam?
Nah. Nah. You you're a good kid. I love you.
Ah, thanks, elder brother. And hey, even if I can't make it, have fun at the ball.
I will.
Well, Dizzy, for her part, since she can't work the heavy machinery the rest of the day, is going to start mixing up a coffee cocktail.
And Sam's gonna like look at his watch. What time is it in New York? Out of character, just curious.
6 p.m.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Uh, um, I was just gonna say because it's like 3 something in the afternoon over here. I was gonna be like, "Jeez, it's in the afternoon already." You know, like isn't it a little early for like the hair of the dog? But
Well, I can't
never.
work. Well, I can't work heavy machinery for the rest of the day, so
So I don't know. You want to catch a movie? Sam shrugs.
yeah. The only movie I was really looking forward to was Minions, and Timmy and I saw it.
Oh, that's nice. Uh, how did he like that? Did he?
I think he got a kick out of it.
Oh,
She says, grinning.
I'm sorry. You first.
I'm trying to look up coffee cocktails to decide what Dizzy's in the mood for. Anyways, I just won't say what then. So, yeah, Dizzy mixes up a nice coffee drink and slowly sips it, leans back and relaxes.
Feel better?
Oh yeah, nothing like caffeine and alcohol running right through your veins.
Well, I mean, to get more of the through your veins effect, I could try to jerry rig a and intravenous for you.
I did some research on that, and I really don't want to have to kill my gray body. I need to. What I need to do is I need to get actual goddamn plasma and then filter in caffeine powder. I wouldn't get the taste of coffee.
Well, I'm sure if anyone could figure out a method, it would be you, sweetie.
And medicine's not my deal.
Oh,
Especially, you do not want to have a goblin build a medical device. She says, looking dead serious. Just about the only medical device I could make would be she takes out her mace. Anesthetic.
Jeez. Oh. Hey, Dizzy, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
In all honesty, when you look at me, what do you see?
I see a friend in the first changeling who actually cared about me.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, it's... When I arrived, I put on a happy face. I put on this disguise that I wasn't sure would hold up. And you and Valencia and Estrella, you all actually, cared for me.
I'm just curious.
You were willing to do stuff, and that's what I see. Anything else? It's all secondary.
Thanks. I'm sorry if I get a little too serious at times. I just can't help but take things seriously. We live in a very awkward world. So, I'm sorry, but did I lose you?
No, you didn't. I'm still here.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah, it's a very awkward world, but it's the only one we got, you know? So, other than that, Sam, anything else you want to talk about?
Oh. I'm. I feel a bit. I feel a bit awkward and unsure about myself.
Don't be.
Well, that evening last night with Estrella, I don't know why, but it got me thinking.
Yeah?
Okay, I'm gonna give you a hypothetical. Okay.
Okay.
Now you know that I have some friends, or at least good acquaintances among the unsilly, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So suppose for a minute that something happens and and you know, another war were to break out between the Unseelie and this Seelie Earth, that I don't know, that heaven forbid the Shadow Court reveals itself and it exists, and I have to take up arms against them. Do you think that my friends, if some of them were to side with them, be able to understand that um the fact that I have to oppose them, it doesn't mean that I don't care about them?
If there was another open war, which I don't see happening in the near future, not while High King David sits on the throne. If there's another big open war, then well, you know what side I'd kind of have to be on simply because I can't be Sealy.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't really, and personally, I don't really give a flying fudge about this. So I'd only be on that side if some of the people on the Sealy side of things make a big deal about me not being Sealy.
I'm
And
just
it becomes basically fight or die. Now, that said, if we happen to be on the opposite sides of things, well, I have ways of not fighting my friends. She says, looking dead serious.
well,
That's what. Yeah, I have ways of not fighting my friends. I have places I can hide, people I can be.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I The only thing that I would ever be worried about is, actually, no, this is the only thing that really makes me scared of the position I'm in, is I have friends among the Unseelie, and like I do try to empathize with them. I do. I mean, I'm trying to help with the mine issue, for crying out loud.
Yeah, exactly.
So I really am trying. But I mean, if my owns, such as they are,
Yeah, the oaths take precedent. And we
I
all understand. We all understand you're a troll, and a troll can't break their oaths.
oh, technically we can. It's just really hard, and the thing is, well, I can't go into details, but I think for a troll, if you break your oath, you die. Like I mean, other trolls will literally rip your heart out of your chest, pretty much.
Mhm.
I can't go into details, obviously, but
Well, I
yeah,
know that you. I know that trolls don't break their oaths. Given
no,
given that you are literally created from dreams of nobility and honor, so
but I think that would be the only thing that I would be r- really afraid of, is if my friends saw me on the other end of the field, I'd be there because I was honored bound to do that. Not
yeah. And I'm telling you, I'd understand, and I have ways of not fighting my friends.
sometimes. mm,
Sometimes shit happens.
Yeah,
Sometimes your parents get killed in front of you. Sometimes you end up small and green. Sometimes you end up hunted for what you are and you don't quite understand why. Sometimes life throws fucking pies at you. You know what you got to do? You got to make yourself a tall, cool glass of pie-monade. I wish I made that one up. I stole it from Homestar Runner.
you know,
I stole it from Homestar Runner. Sorry.
yeah, well, it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Um, um, but you know, like I, I wish I knew that more people could be that understanding.
Yeah. Well,
Cause
the trick is knowing how not to fight. And there are people I can be if if necessary. I could be the world's smallest slua and slink away.
yeah,
I can start over somewhere else if war breaks out. I'd hate to have to give up the scrapyard, but I can do it.
I, I, I'd try to find you again after the nonsense was over.
Yep.
But you know, that's the one thing that you know I will fight to the greatest extent of my ability to try and find a peaceful solution to every problem. But if I'm directly commanded to go to war, you know, I I've got no way out of that. I have no choice. Do you think you could convey? I think you know the majority of my unseelie friends. Do you think you could convey them? Um,
I don't think I have to. I think they are gonna understand. I mean, at least from the unseelie friends that I've met, I know Timmy would understand because you're bound by oaths. I know Nix would understand. I know Pinch would understand.
yeah, you know I offered Pinch um or sorry I'm saying that wrong. I I I asked Pinch to be my squire, believe it or not.
Yeah, I've heard. What
Yeah.
did they say?
Oh, well, I'd still like another chance to ask him again, because you know I I can be a little stubborn at times, to be honest. But he he said no. Um, some of that's because actually I think I've still got his letter here somewhere. Just a second. Um, where is that? Let me just have a look. And
Well, a simple yes or no could suffice.
well, I'm I'm sorry. I'm just trying to be thorough.
Well,
He
then again, Pinch is a puka, so a simple yes or no probably wouldn't suffice.
yeah, I
She's
don't
just
know.
chuckling.
Yeah, I his his letter. One of his reasons was that he was afraid that my position would put us in conflict, and the other reason was he he was afraid that if he accepted, he would lose face or standing among the commoners.
Dizzy nods and says, Yeah, I can see that. Well, I have told you all my reasoning behind being a stray esquire, right?
Yeah, I get this. I get the general idea, and I understand it.
Yeah, if I can get into House Illumined, then I get all the protection I could ever want for a long friggin' time. If I get as a squire, there's a lot of people who would go down if what I am gets out,
One
and
of
that means that I've got a lot of people who have a vested interest in keeping things secret.
one of which being Estrella.
Well, Straya knows, and she had a vested interest before I asked to be your squire.
Yeah, I.
So that makes sense.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying that one of the people that would go down would definitely be her. Unfortunately.
Well, that would have been the case before I was her squire, because she knew.
Yeah.
Dizzy chuckles a bit and says, I'm not trying to be manipulative. I'm being outright open and honest with my plans.
I know, but you do certainly have a streak of the Machiavellian in you for sure.
Well, I don't. Well, I don't want to be feared, and it's better to be feared than loved. So I don't think I'm very Machiavellian.
I
She was quoting the prince right there. So
yeah, I know.
yeah,
And I'm the same way, honestly. I figure this whole night thing. Actually, technically, I'm a knight plus now with this red branch stuff. I don't know.
it
Um,
doesn't come with more pay or more title. I don't think.
that that would be nice, but that's not the reason why I joined. I
Hey,
joined.
you should work on making your freehold bigger, and so that we can make it into a castle.
You know what? Uh, yeah. The flame didn't take.
Oh, it did.
No,
Mhm. Darn. Okay, that means we just need to build you a castle.
no. I'm actually
We should make you a castle out of cardboard boxes,
no. I would
the
not.
size of Taranar.
I would not live in such a thing. It's, no,
You can get the size of Taranar, and entirely out of cardboard boxes.
no. Look you and Sam's actually gonna pick you up and start to tickle torture you.
One moment. Okay, I'm back.
So after you say that, actually, Sam's gonna pick you up and start to tickle torture you. It's like
She'll she'll giggle and she'll kick and she'll.
it's like
It's all playful nature there.
It's like, hey, you, and it just yoink, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And
We do know now she's going to make chimera. She's going to make or find or do something with chimerical cardboard boxes and keep leaving them at your doorstep.
oh boy,
Yeah.
and no, actually, you know what I'm going to do if I can ever increase my freehold strength. I want it to be a launch house, like almost like a cross between a Swiss chalet and a Nordic hunting lodge. Uh, um, and I want to make it a place for all changelings to feel um safe. Like a place of sanctuary.
Well, with your title, you may be able to eventually just get a better freehold just by earning it.
I
Because lords tend to offer their best knights land.
but you see, I'm I'm a I'm a knight of the realm, and if I do things under the banner of the Red Branch, I I cannot I cannot use my standing for personal gain. You see?
No, but it's like I'm saying you can't ask for it, but you could probably get awarded it. That's all.
Well, maybe,
Yeah,
maybe.
I'm saying you can't use it for personal gain. Okay, that means you can't ask for it. Doesn't mean that if, say, Valerius says, "Good job, Sam. Here, have a castle," you can't take it. No.
uh,
Anyway, um, I think we can call that scene.
well, actually, Sam's gonna add one more thing. Um, Sam, Sam thinks, but I'm also planning on on making it a place where the Red Branch Knights can gather, and if I should ever be fortunate enough to earn the earn the rank, assuming they have one, I don't know. Uh, earn the rank of the Master at Arms, and also open it up as a place to train the new recruits. You know what I mean?
She nods. Yeah, you could totally do that.
I'm glad I stopped by to visit you today. I really am. You always make me smile, and Sam has this like broad grin, big shiny white teeth, and
She'll grin, her pointed, not quite as white teeth.
and with that, we can leave our two friends in their state of mutual love and respect. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. And we look forward to role playing with you again in the future.